The blank check that could never be cashed but saved a life. Mumbai, the city of dreams. But that day, the sky hung low and heavy, just like the heart of a man standing silently on the Marine Drive bridge. His name was Arjun, once hailed as the young flame of the startup world, creative, bold, and full of fire. Now he was like a tattered sail adrift in the ocean, directionless. His business had just declared bankruptcy. Orders vanished, employees walked out, creditors called incessantly like funeral bells, and the woman he loved most had taken their children and left what was once a laughter-filled home. In just 8 months, Arjun lost everything. No one stayed. Nothing remained to fight for. That afternoon, Arjun stood still, watching the waves crash below. His heart mirrored the water, deep, cold, and hopeless. The wind slapped his face like life punishing him for every misstep. Then came a thought, one he had avoided for weeks. If I jump, at least the life insurance will pay off the debts. Maybe that's the only way out. Just then, a warm voice called from behind. "Young man, it's a beautiful day. Why are you standing like the whole world has abandoned you?" Startled, Arjun turned. An old man with silver hair and a tracksuit, leaning on a cane, stood nearby. His eyes were calm, observant, and quietly compassionate. "You don't know me. Please don't bother," Arjun replied curtly. But the old man didn't leave. He sat beside him, handed Arjun a bottle of water, eyes patient. "You don't have to say a word, but sometimes having someone just sit with you makes the heart a little lighter." And just like that, Arjun broke down. He told everything: the fall of his company, the emptiness inside, the storm of hopelessness. When he finished, the old man didn't show pity, just a soft smile. "You know, I was once very successful. People used to call me Durai Ambani." Arjun's eyes widened. That name, a legend. Before he could react, the old man pulled out a checkbook, tore a page, signed it, folded it, and placed it in Arjun's hand. "Take it. Write any amount. But use it only if you truly need it. You can repay me whenever." Then he stood up, waved gently. "You don't need money. You need to believe you can rise again. That's enough." Arjun opened the check. The signature Durai Ambani stood clear as day. He never cashed it. But the thought that someone, a complete stranger, believed in him was enough to spark something deep within. That evening, he returned to his old office, now just dusty desks and silence. He called the few loyal teammates who hadn't left. His voice trembled as he said, "If any of you still believe in me, give me 1 month. Let's rebuild from this rubble." No one asked, "Where's the money?" They saw something in his eyes, that old fire. 1 month passed, then 3, then 8. Orders slowly returned. Customers left kind reviews. Green numbers crept back onto their financial sheets. He never used the check, but each morning he looked at it. A reminder. Someone believed in you. Now believe in yourself. 2 years later, his wife came home, holding their child, tears in her eyes. "I don't need a mansion. I just need a husband who doesn't give up." One Sunday morning, while cleaning his closet, Arjun found the old check, still intact. He smiled and decided he had to thank the man who saved him. He returned to the park, but the man was gone. Curious, he walked into a nearby building, a retirement home. "Excuse me, is there someone named Durai Ambani here? An elderly man who walks around the park?" The receptionist chuckled. "There's an old man who believes he's Durai Ambani. He loves handing out blank checks as a game." Arjun froze. The man from that day wasn't a billionaire, had no fortune, had no real checkbook. But that fake check had saved his life. We live in a world full of pressure. We're taught how to win, but not how to lose. how to succeed, but not how to stand up after falling. Arjun's story isn't about money. It's not about business. It's about belief. A check with no cash value, but powerful enough to change a life. Not because of what was in the bank, but because of what it sparked in the soul. Sometimes the right word, a trusting gaze, a small act, becomes a lifeline for someone on the edge. If you're going through tough times, remember, hope isn't dead. You've just forgotten it for a moment. And sometimes, a tiny spark is all you need to keep going.
If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a nudge to rise again. And if you want more heartfelt, transformative stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Thank you for listening. We'll meet again in the next story.